strange, bright thing. One of my most favorite parts about this job is interacting with young people. I think it's really cool because I can relate to them. I'm young myself, and we have this way of kind of connecting. Owensboro Catholic High School comes and brings their death and dying class every semester. So there are two classes, two different teachers bringing each set of kids. One is like 20 something students, the other is about the same. And today they're coming, they'll be here right at 10:15. We have visitation beginning at 11, so I'm gonna kind of get them to see the place and still be reverent to the family we're serving. But I love doing this because I was in that class, and unbeknownst to me, I ended up being a funeral director, and we're just trying to instill in these young people all the cool things that a funeral director can do. You know, it's not all about, you know, death. It's about the living. There's Megan, and there's Mr. Mike Everly. They're working on business stuff. There's a lot of moving parts that happen here at the funeral home. He's been doing it for almost 55 years. All right, the kids will be here anytime. Mike's gonna do some figuring, Megan's gonna do some figuring, and Kay's gonna open the door and hit me with. This building was built in 1860, so of course they weren't thinking about the potential for walkers, wheelchairs, and things like that. We have an elevator on the north side, so that's on the corner of 5th and Locust. And then we have an awesome ramp on the south side that is across the street from the cathedral. I'm going and turning in all the lights on because I always bring the kids down to the selection room so they can see, you know, caskets. Kids don't look at a casket selection room every single day. We're a big believer in giving people options, you know, whether it's traditional or cremation service. We think it's important to give you options. I think it's important for you to tell your story the way in which you want to do so. Whenever you are talking about a celebration of life, your celebration, you know, it can be kind of odd and awkward to think about, but once you start to think about it, you know, you start to get ideas in your head. You start to say, wow, I do want that. I do want a wood casket. No, I don't want people crying. I want it to be celebratory, so I don't want that sad song played. I mean, you start thinking about it. I encourage you to, once you stop this video, to sit and be like, what would my service look like? And whatever you want that service to look like, I assure you, we will be the best at conveying that for you and celebrating it. And we've got the facility to do it, we've got the family to do it, and we have the means to do it. Whether your options are unique or elaborate or simple, we can accommodate. Last week you saw in the vlog the room we sit in to talk about what your service actually looks like. This is a room where you would come in to pick out pieces to help complete that service. Anyway, this is the selection room. My hope is after you see this and next time you have to go into a casket selection room, our casket selection room, you're not so nervous. Our hope is in life is to live a successful, healthy, happy life and encourage people and leave a positive mark. And then one day, hopefully, get to heaven, right? And, you know, this is just a temporary place. That's my thinking on it anyway. Lights are on, going back up the stairs because the kids are gonna be here any minute. Going down. A lot of people wonder, you know, why do you have an office at a funeral home? Well, behind me, Kim's on the phone right now. Kim has a ton of jobs to do here, and one of them is whenever families come in on the at-need side, meaning someone has passed away, she has to call insurance companies and file claims and help with paperwork, and so a loved one's paper trail is because of her. She keeps everything in order. She does a lot. So the office of this funeral home is the heartbeat, and I'm talking quiet because she's on the phone. She's probably getting ready to give some like personal information, so we'll go back out here and wait for the kids. That was such an awesome time. The kids asked very good questions. Man, those are the future, and if I can get more young men and women excited about this profession and all that goes into it. And it's not about death, it's so much more than that. And I think that these trips and these tours get them excited about the possibilities of what it could be. You know, we're event planners, we are caretakers, we are comforters. I mean, we're so many different things, and we are not just death. It's about life and realizing that everyone is unique and worthy to be cared for. I don't know what mom or dad wouldn't be excited about their kid wanting to devote their lives to funeral service and care. My point is it's selfless and it's something to be proud of. And I was super proud of my alma mater. Every year they impress me with their questions and their excitement for what we are doing here at Haley McGinnis. Funeral's gonna be starting here soon. Gotta do music.